Good morning, first responders and union members.
Good morning.
Yay!
Come on. I can't hear you. And if I... All right, because we need the people in those buildings there to hear us. Are we ready to get to work today?
Yes!
Are we ready to get to work today?
Yes!
These domestic veterans did their job at a time of war 14 years ago. They are now paying the price with their health and with their lives. Do you remember when the government told us that the air was safe to breathe? Yes. I do too. And now it's time for Congress to get off its butt and do its job, because that's what they're paid for. The lives of 33,000 sick and dying domestic veterans, over 400,000 exposed Americans, are the responsibility of the people that work in these government buildings. On our team today, and it's a dream team, we have the UFOA, we have the UFA, we have the PBA, we have District Council 37, we have 32BJ, we have firefighters from Virginia, from Maryland, from Maine, Pennsylvania, Vermont, and of course, New York. And we've brought along some heavy artillery. Jimmy Slevin, Vice President of the UFA. Patrick Lynch, President of the PBA. Jake LaMunda, President of the UFOA. John Martell from the state of Maine, their state president. John Field from the Feel Good Foundation. Mr. Joe Zadroga, the dad of James Zadroga, who is on this legislation. The first documented domestic veteran to die post 9/11. On the legislative side, we have Congresswoman Carolyn Maloney, who started this battle 13 years ago. Along with her House partners, Congressman Jerry Nadler and Congressman Peter King. True bipartisan support. We also have the leader on the Senate side, New York Senator Kirsten Gillibrand. There's a lot of people shaking in their boots. They're scared because they know we're bringing a guy called Jon Stewart.
Yeah, let's get him.
Hey! And let me tell you something about Jon Stewart. He doesn't take any crap from anybody. And when he smells something, he says something. So he is going to kick some serious butt today. But you didn't come here to see me. Let me introduce a good friend of mine and a labor partner, Mr. John Field.
John Field.
Good, I was going to introduce you.
The American people have spoken. The people around the world have spoken. 100,000 signatures from change.org imploring Congress to do their work. We have several dream teams here today. We have a man with celebrity status. Big deal. He's an American before he's a celebrity. We're here to challenge Congress to be an American, to be a human being with compassion. But we're also not going to take no for an answer. And the good friend of mine, Deputy Chief Valley, said we're going to put something in their butt. I'm going to put my foot in their ass. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Foot to ass, because we're talking about human life. We're talking about men and women dying. We're talking about men and women suffering. We have been here 14 times this year with over 300 meetings under our belt. Today is the day. They will remember September 16th, not because of a debate tonight, because of a bunch of hardcore ass-kicking 9/11 responders walked the halls of Congress to fight for the tens of thousands that couldn't be here. 5 years ago, we pitched a good 8 innings. We went to the bullpen, and we called on our Mariano Rivera. His name was John Stewart. Today, we're going to ask John to pitch the 8th and the 9th. I have no heroes. I am humbled by nobody who's a celebrity or a sports star. I have no father figure. Maybe that's why I'm so rambunctious. But if I had to choose somebody who sits on that mantle as my personal hero, it's John Stewart. So without any further ado, John Stewart.
Thank you. Thank you, John. Thank you. I'm here today basically to apologize. So I don't really want to talk to you guys. I want to talk to them. I want to apologize to all the men and women, the first responders, that you had to come down here today. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for our country. I'm embarrassed for New York. I'm embarrassed that you, after serving so selflessly with such heroism, have to come down here and convince people to do what's right for the illnesses and difficulties that you suffered because of your heroism and because of your selflessness. Nobody had to lobby you to rush to those towers on that day. I was living in downtown Manhattan, and I can never repay the debt to the first responders who came down and brought stability and humanity, not just to Lower Manhattan, but to all of New York City and to the entire country. And so I am sorry, and I apologize, and hopefully we'll never have to do this again. But I also have a warning. Today, on the Hill, you will be exposed to possibly toxic levels of bullshit. And arrogance. You're strong men and women, but these are conditions you may never have faced before. So buckle your seatbelts and let's get this done. Thank you.
John. Anybody who have a couple questions for John, ask
On
now.
topic.
Are you going to speak?
No,
topic.
on topic question.
On topic?
Sagittarius. That's it? Beautiful.
Anybody?
Wrestling, take wrestling.
This isn't expiring until the end of the month, and you can still pull from it for another year. I guess the question would be, why does this need to be renewed right now?
My feeling is if you have stage 4 cancer and you get a letter of notification saying that the medicine that you rely on may be ending in a year, that to me is an urgent care situation. But again, I can't stress this enough. Why is it incumbent upon our first responders to have to consistently push to get the benefits that are coming to them purely for their acts of valor in a wartime situation? This is insanity. And we can drill down into the bureaucratic details of the expiration is a month from now and it's actually a 5-year bill. These illnesses that they have are not on 5-year cycles. They're permanent illnesses causing permanent damage. We had 4 first responders on our show. One of them, Johnny Devlin, has already passed away. This is unacceptable.
John, it's my understanding that those who are not in support of this bill say that they're afraid that it might be fraught with some abuse. What would you say to that?
My feeling is that they had a 5-year trial period. They did that for Tom Coburn, the senator, Dr. No. He made sure that this was going to be a trial effort. First 5 years, this is a successful program. There is no fraudulent abuse. These guys are working to get the benefits that they need, that they desperately need. And if that is the holdup, then that's pathetic.
We've also had the benefit of studies in epidemiology. We also have the benefit of studies in epidemiology that links the exact cancers to the exact toxins that were released. So we know exactly who's sick, why they're sick, and we've developed specialized treatment for them. So for this program, and we didn't have this information 5 years ago, so we didn't even know which cancers were caused by the toxins. But during the 5 years, we've documented it, we've studied it, we have 100% transparency, and so we can go back to our colleagues and say, this program works. It is improving and saving lives, and you must ensure it is permanent.
One more question.
Yeah.
Right here.
What she said, the senator, I say this, boom.
When 9/11 happened, you delivered an emotional monologue on the desk. You said that your apartment building stood and your window looked out on the two towers. You said that you wanted to tell your viewers why you grieved, but you didn't despair.
Yes.
Because you saw them having the buckets, the firefighters, the police officers.
Correct.
Do you despair today, knowing what's happening in Congress?
I refuse to despair as long as I see the heart and courage and dedication of the men and women standing behind me. Because there's no reason to. They can overcome. You don't understand. That was the thing that gave me sustenance that day, the thing that gave me strength that day, the thing that carried me through those terrible moments was the power and the heart of the first responders behind me. And it's still there today. Sadly, the only people who don't seem to see it reside on Capitol Hill. And it's time that they see it today.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'd like to address the reporter about the 5 years.
John.
Asbestosis and mesothelioma has a
Take
20-year lag time. So by 2020, 2021, you know how many guys are now going to be dying of lung cancer?
Thank you, John.
It is.
Finish line. Thank you.
There's your answer why we need it.
Okay. Hey, how are you? Okay.